What's up YouTube, Dale here from Zephyr, and today I am bringing you a very spicy Blue Eyes variant. Today is the turn of Blue Eyes Metalmorph. So that's right, this is a very cheap and easy build to put together, and the benefit of that one is it gives you access to an Omni Negate through your opponent's turn. Now, the one thing you should notice through all of the Blue Eyes variants I've been showing you is where it gets the additional benefits is when a engine utilizes a level 4 or lower dragon or spellcaster, which is exactly what the Max Metalmorph engine does. So no matter which one you start with, whether it be the Black Metal Dragon, whether it be the Illusionist, that can then work its way into the Blue Eyes Link 1, which then in turn gets you access to your Blue Eyes monsters and your Blue Eyes combo. I'll show you the basic outline of the deck. Again, I've kept budget in mind with this one, which is why there's no Crimson Dragon, there's no Primites, but if you wanted to add those cards to the deck, you could very easily do so, and that would then add you another dimension to the deck. So with all of that out of the way, please smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more upcoming content. Diving head first, we're going to start with the Blue Eyes lineup. Now, this is pretty much standard in most Blue Eyes builds, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. So, pretty standard on this one. 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon, it's all you're really going to need. You can be able to loop these as you see fit. 1 Jet Dragon, followed up by triple Sage, triple Maiden, and 1 Master, True Light, 3 Wishes, Mausoleum, Roar, and Majesty. All of this, standard, comes in the structure deck, very easy to put together, very easy to pick up. 3 structure decks gets the job done for you. There's not much more you really need to add to it through the Blue Eyes engine itself or through the Blue Eyes deck. I think this is pretty much self-contained with everything you need to, and it does what it says on the tin. So that's it for the Blue Eyes package itself. Then moving on to the Metalmorph package. Now I know this technically isn't a Metalmorph card, but like it just adds so much to the Metalmorph engine, it might as well be an honorary member. So you're going to go with triple Black Metal Dragon. Now this is the very few builds I would actually say you can play 1-for-1 in, for the pure fact that being able to get hold of Illusionist or Black Metal off of the back of 1-for-1 is insanely powerful for the deck. You don't want to be getting to Sages or Maidens. Like Maiden's the only one you could really go to because Sage and Master are on normal summons, but being able to activate 1-for-1 gives you more consistency to get to these. And then like I said, because this is a level 4 or lower dragon and this is a level 4 or lower spellcaster, the Metal Illusionist gets you into your Max Metalmorph engine, whereas the Black Metal Dragon again can also get you into your Max Metalmorph engine but in a different way. Because you would link either one of these off. Obviously Illusionist will then be able to search you out a Max Metalmorph on summon. The Black Metal Dragon, you would turn it into the Link 1 and in turn trigger the effect because it was sent from field to the grave to grab you your Red Eyes Black Full Metal. You can then reveal the Black Full Metal, which will in turn get you access to your Max Metalmorph. So that's why 1-for-1 is actually more utilized in this particular version and it works out quite nicely. So I've gone with 2 Max Metalmorph because you're able to actually resolve this multiple times. So this one lets you tribute a face-on monster, the special on a monster that can't be normal summoned or set, and mentions Max Metalmorph from the hand, deck, or grave. So even if you've used your Black Full Metal and either use it as overlay material, link material, anything like that, as long as you can get another level 5 or higher dragon on the board, you're actually able to just get it back, which is really, really kind of cool. The last Max Metalmorph card I'm playing is the 1 Incoming Machine. You don't have to play this, but you kind of went with a bit of a consistency card, as this lets me add a monster that mentions Max Metalmorph, so either of these two, or Metalmorph Trap directly from the deck or graveyard to the hand. So again, it just gives you that recursion to add it back from the grave, which means you don't need to clog your deck down with having multiple copies of some of these, and you can actually play a lot less. Yes, of course, you could then cut 1 Max Metalmorph, and you can play something like the Time Stream, which is also treated as a Max Metalmorph card, which gives you the ability that if you summon a machine monster back from the grave when it's destroyed, you can destroy all of your opponent's monsters. So that is an option for you as well to consider, but as you can see, it's a bit more of a hefty engine, as it currently consists of 9 cards, but they only maintain the main deck. The extra, it doesn't affect at all, which is really kind of cool, because they all synergize with the Blue Eyes Link 1. So very straightforward and simple on that one. Not much more really needs to be said about that engine. And then the rest of it is just hand traps. And this is what makes the Blue Eyes deck so good. No matter what variant you go for, it just leaves you with so much space to be playing loads and loads of hand traps. So in this one, we've gone with 3 Ash, 2 Veiler, 2 Bestials, and triple Imperm, followed up by the 1 Call by the Grave and the triple Droplet. The reason the drop is actually pretty good is even if your opponent stops you getting into a Link monster, so let's say, for example, I go normal summon Black Metal, and they somehow go, okay, activate Symboled Archfiends, which makes it awkward to go into a Link monster. I could just go, okay, cool, chain Droplet, send the Black Metal. Black Metal still gets me what I want in the form of the Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon, and then you're able to set up everything you need to, because if you get an extender, like if you've opened up Maiden, if you open up True Light, if you've got a way to get Blue Eyes to the board, you can still get access to it. That's not obviously the only reason you play Forbidden Droplet. There are times when you can dodge some of your targeted effects with Forbidden Droplet. It helps you go second, you can set it going first. It's just a very all-round, very nice, versatile card to face your opponent with. If you don't want to play it or you don't have access to them, you can take them out completely, and then you'd probably add in something that is going to be more specific for you. So whether that be 3 Nibiru's from the structure deck, whether that be a third effect Veiler, and then you want to play some other of the cards from the Blue Eyes structure deck, or you want to play more Max Metalmorph cards, you can very easily do so. But this is just one of them balanced cards right now, which is good for going first or second. So that's it for the entire main deck. Very straightforward and simple. Like, I don't need to waste much more time going through the main deck for you guys, because the Blue Eyes engine, pretty standard in most builds that I've done for you. And then it's basically just giving you an idea of what ratios I would look at for the Max Metalmorph. The same can be pretty much said for the extra deck as well. There's not really anything too specific or too different in this one, so I won't spend forever on it. But you go with 3 rank 8s, again, down to personal preference. You want to play less rank 8s, you can. If you want to play more, you can do as well. So I've gone with 1 Indigo, Hope Harbinger, and Galaxy Photon Lord. Photon Lord will probably be a little bit better for you for the pure fact that this will give you the ability to protect from monster effects. And the one thing that Max Metalmorph does is tribute and then summon from the deck, so you do need to be careful of an Ash Blossom. So something like that will be more defensive for you. For the links, pretty standard on this one. 2 of the Spirit and 1 of the Hieratic Seals. The Hieratic Seal is actually a little bit more effective for you because you can use your your Black Metal Dragon to go into it as well. But more times than not, you're just going to go your Black Metal Dragon into your Spirit Revisor Blue, and then off you go from there. For the fusions, pretty standard. Neo, Blue Eyes, and then Ultimate Dragon. And then for the Synchros, again, pretty standard on this one. 2 Spirits, 1 Ultimate, 1 Crystal Wing, and the way you make Crystal Wing is one of your tuners that comes off of the back of, so one of your tuners plus one of your level 7s. So I've gone with the Michael as the Arch Lightsworn as your option for going second. You can go Moonlight going second as well, but more times than not what you'll do is, if you are planning to go into Moonlight, is you'll save your Spirit Dragon and then tag your Spirit Dragon out during your opponent's turn to go into Moonlight to then bounce. But more times than not, if you are going to be making these going second, because your Spirit brings these monsters into defense, you want to add a tuner to that board so you can then sync her into Crystal Wing and you turn it from a defensive monster to a aggressive monster. And the last one is your budget version of Azure Eyes. This is the one you want to summon at the end of the turn, like the last thing you do off the back of your Spirit Dragon. So it means that if you've used 2 Spirit Dragons in the turn, the first target that you've summoned off of the back of Spirit Dragon doesn't get destroyed, because Azure Eyes will then protect it, which is really important. But more times than not, when you're looking at this particular build, the only one you're going to want to protect will be your Blue Eyes Ultimate. And that's only when you're going to go Spirit Dragon 1, Spirit Dragon 2, Spirit Dragon 1, tag out into Ultimateness, Spirit Dragon 2, tag out into Azure Eyes. Azure Eyes protects itself and Spirit Dragon, and then that gives you your defense for going through your opponent's turn. And then if you're adding Max Metalmorph to this, once you've used the effect of this, or heck, even your Azure Eyes, you can just go Max Metalmorph, tribute either off, and then that will allow you to get into your Red Eyes Metal Dragon. So you've got that bridge of the two. Very rare you want to do that, but even if you were to go very basically, during your opponent's turn, you've got Spirit Dragon, but you've got Max Metalmorph set. Use Spirit Dragon's negate, then tag it out, bring you out the Ultimateness. I keep saying ultimate. Bring this out, negate with this. This is going to get destroyed during the end phase. You just go, cool, Max Metalmorph, tribute this off. And then basically what you're doing is you're just looping your negates, which is really kind of cool. Get you into this. So just from your Spirit Dragon during your opponent's turn, you've got a negate into a negate into a negate. So you've just gone bum, bum, bum. And all you've really needed to do is get your standard Blue Eyes combo to get you into Spirit Dragon, and then access to Max Metalmorph. Whether you hard open it, whether you spin this back into the deck or put this back into the deck to get it, like, there's just so ways you can work your way into it. And that's pretty much it for the build. Very straightforward and simple. I didn't want to overcomplicate it too much. The idea is you just need a very small Max Metalmorph engine. It will catch your opponent off guard. It's not the most, like, it's not immune to hand traps. There are some fragile interaction points, but the idea is that it gives you a second wind. If your opponent stops your normal Blue Eyes combo, because it gets more and more commonly known of where to choke it and when to stop it, you can then come back at them with a, hey, have you seen this Max Metalmorph? And they're like, no, I just wasted my Ash on something else. And you're like, yeah, Max Metalmorph, here's my 3400 or technically 3800 when it's equipped with Max Metalmorph, negate, and then it's just constantly going to be a boss monster to deal with all of your board. So that's it for the entire profile. Very straightforward, very simple. Didn't want to take forever giving you this list. But yeah, if you do have any questions at all, by all means, put them in the comments down below. I will be more than happy to answer them for you. I feel that this is probably going to be either the last one of our Blue Eyes variants, because I've done, I think, like nearly 2 weeks of just Blue Eyes content for you guys. You seem to enjoy it, so I'm more than happy to do so. But yeah, if you want to see anything else, you want to see more updates, you want to see, I'm trying to get some duels done as well. They're either going to come out before this video or just after it. So I'm trying to get a bit more content going, but I also want to get back to the normal schedule content. I've got the Oddatic Mitsurugis on the back burner that I've been trying to put together. I've just been waiting for the ritual spells. I've also got Mermails that I've been trying to build and put together as well. So just some decks to kind of give you a bit more of a change up and a different option until Maze of Master comes out as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, as absolutely always, stay safe and of course, happy dueling.